Could you ever imagine a moment where Spanish nobility feels nervous in her own kitchen? Could you picture one of the most admired women in Spain being corrected, challenged, and quietly shaken by one of the most desired men on the planet? And what if that man wasn't just a guest, but a fearless judge with no filter, no mercy, and no intention of pretending? Stay right here, because what just happened between Tamara Falcó and the magnetic John Yaman is not just a casual interview. It is a collision of cultures, pride, charisma, and raw authenticity that has sent social media into absolute chaos. Welcome back to Magazine News and Gossip, where today we break down every look, every pause, and every uncomfortable yet fascinating moment you cannot afford to miss. John Yaman has officially landed in Spain. Not quietly, not modestly, but like a storm. He arrived to promote his highly anticipated series El Turco, now streaming on Movistar++, and Spain was ready. Tamara Falcó, the Marquise of Griñón herself, decided to welcome him in the most Spanish way possible, with food, tradition, and confidence. Tapas on the table, cameras rolling, elegance in the air. What she imagined as a charming culinary evening quickly transformed into something else entirely. A master chef-level showdown. And the toughest judge in the room was not wearing a chef's coat. He was wearing confidence. The evening started with excitement, but nerves were visible. Tamara openly admitted that half of Spain envied her at that moment. After all, John Yaman was standing right in front of her. But then came the first crack in the perfect image. She tried to say his name, and she got it wrong. She called him Han. The room froze. John Yaman did not hesitate. With calm authority and that unmistakable half-smile capable of melting glaciers, he corrected her instantly. He explained that the sound she used simply does not exist in his language. Tamara tried to defend herself by mentioning regional accents, but the balance of power had already shifted. John had taken control of the conversation without raising his voice. The tension was real. Thankfully, food has a way of softening sharp edges. John admitted he was starving and immediately reached for the pata negra. No fork, no knife, just hands. A moment of pure respect for Spanish culture. Almost ceremonial. Both agreed on one sacred rule: removing the fat from the ham is a crime. Laughter followed. The mood lifted. John revealed himself not just as a global star, but as a true food lover. Until the anchovies arrived. This was the moment of truth. Forget polite smiles. Forget fake compliments. When Tamara offered him the marinated anchovies, John tasted them, and his expression said everything. Without hesitation, he declared, "Not my taste." Just like that. The Marquise stood there, plate in hand, stunned. John Yaman had rejected her anchovies. Social media exploded. But between bites and bold honesty, John began revealing exclusive details about El Turco. Details that left everyone silent. He spoke about his character Balaban, about the claw tattoo on his chest representing 5 brothers, a symbol born from betrayal and pain. A story inspired by real events in Mona, Italy. He told the legend of an Ottoman soldier branded a traitor, forced to flee, who finds love with an Italian woman named Gloria, labeled a witch by her people. John's voice changed. He became emotional, explaining that even today, people in that Italian town still identify as Turkish. The passion in his words was undeniable. This is not just a role for him. It is a mission. Then came another Spanish battlefield, the tortilla debate. Fully cooked or runny. Relief washed over Tamara's face when John chose the runny version. As he enjoyed the omelet, allegedly made with 8 eggs, he revealed the brutal truth behind his physical transformation. This is where excuses die. John Yaman trains 2.5 to 3 hours every single day. No shortcuts. No mercy. For El Turco, he pushed his body beyond limits, reaching over 100 kilograms of pure muscle to embody a warrior. Tamara couldn't resist commenting on how useful that must have been during the horseback scenes, especially with his bare chest on display. A detail no one on set forgot. But the biggest shock was yet to come. It wasn't about muscles. It wasn't about food. It was about his past. When Tamara asked how long he had been acting, John dropped the bomb. Before becoming a global superstar, he was a lawyer. A real one.
Courtrooms.
Cases.
Suits.
Tamara's reaction mirrored the audience's disbelief. Not just handsome, but intelligent, she said, summing up the collective shock. The man we now watch swinging swords once defended cases in court. Unbelievable. Peace returned briefly until Tamara served her famous croquettes. As a MasterChef celebrity winner, this was her moment. The final test. The expected applause. It never came. John criticized them too. Too much bechamel. A direct hit to her culinary pride. She defended herself with references to French cuisine, but John stood firm. He loved the tortilla. He loved the ham. The croquettes failed. In the end, laughter won. John admitted he couldn't eat another bite. Tamara smiled, victorious in spirit if not in croquettes. What we witnessed was not a polished promotional interview. It was raw, honest, unpredictable. A demanding, passionate John Yaman. A composed yet challenged Tamara Falcó. And one detail cannot be ignored. Did you notice the chemistry when they spoke about the bathroom scene in the series? That look was not acting. Tamara was clearly impressed by John's transformation.
And who wouldn't be?
He admitted maintaining 102 kilograms required extreme discipline. Spartan discipline. Proof that behind the attractive face stands a true professional. But what truly won hearts was not his body or his legal past. It was his humility when speaking about Mona. When a star of his caliber speaks with shining eyes about a small village shaped by legend, you realize El Turco is not just another project. It is a tribute, a passion, a legacy. Friends, if you thought this was just another promotional appearance, you were wrong. This was a clash of worlds. Spanish nobility and Ottoman strength, united by food, respect, and fearless honesty. Tamara may have lost the croquette battle, but she gave us a closer, more human John Yaman. And honestly, that makes him even more irresistible. Stay tuned to magazine news and gossip for more exclusive stories you won't see anywhere else.